Hello everybody, I look forward to welcoming you on the Excel course in a few days time. We're teaching modern Excel and free features in particular that are only in the latest version of Excel. They are Power Query for importing and shaping our data into Excel, Power Pivot for managing an Excel data model, and linked data types. I'd like you to spend 10 minutes before the course just checking that you have got the latest version of Excel and just going through these tests. That'll help get the course off to a flying start. There are 4 checks, and so let's get started. Our first check is that we've got the latest version of Excel, Excel 365. To do this, launch Excel as I have, and then go to File and to Account. And then you should see something that says Microsoft 365 or similar. Our second check is for Power Query. We use Power Query to import and shape data. To check for this, I want you to click on Data, and then I want you to go to this area, the Get and Transform Data. Now, in the email I sent you, you will have a link to a file on the web. What I'd like you to do is click From Web, and when this comes up, I want you to just paste in that file. It might ask you how you want to connect, and in case it does, you say anonymously. We'll see a preview there, and then I want you to click on this Transform Data button. And what happens then is the Power Query editor, a new window comes up, and if you can see this, we passed check 2, Power Query. Our third check is if we've got Power Pivot, the Excel data model. To do this, we'll start where we left off with Power Query, and we'll just click on Close and Load, and we're going to say Close and Load to, and a dialog is going to come up, and I want you to click on Add this to the data model, this checkbox here. That's very important. And we can also just say as well, Only Create Connection. I'm going to click on OK, and it's loaded the data. Once we see that 380 rows loaded, what I want you to do is again in the data menu area, in the data tools section, there's an icon called Manage Data Model. I want you to click on that, and what comes up is the Power Pivot window. And if you can see this window, you've passed check 3. Once you've got this window, just go to File and Close. Our final check is linked data types. What I'd like you to do is again click on the data menu item in your menu bar, and hopefully what you will see is this data type section in the ribbon here. If you can see that, then I'd like you to type in just a few countries into a few cells like I'm doing here. And once you've entered a few countries, I would like you to select the cells as I have done, and then in this data types section in the ribbon, I'd like you to click on the geography icon. And hopefully what you will see is you will see that now each of these has got a little flag icon to the left, and if we hover over the flag item, we'll get this card to the right of it. And if you can see that, then the check for linked data types has been successful. And that's it. That's our 4 checks done. I hope your machine has passed all 4 checks. If so, you're good to go. If not, let us know and we can send you details of a classroom VM that you can sign into and use, and that'll have the latest version of Excel and all the course files. But let us know at least a week beforehand. We need to send you details and you need to test it. Some work VPNs prohibit access to our classroom virtual machines, and it'd be better if you're working from home to use a personal laptop to connect to those VMs rather than a work laptop. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on the course. We've got a very interesting and exciting course for you. See you then.